please, and I'll pass you further details as soon as I get a direction of travel.
In the front line of this operation to stop these bikers is Sierra Yankee 99. Finding illegal or nuisance bikers isn't usually difficult, as long as you don't look on the main road.
On the wrong trees, it's the next ones to the left. Got him? Yeah, got him. Shirt on.
Yeah, just turn on to a little bit of grassland behind the rear of Clipston Road.
Very hard to stop. They drive down alleyways, they drive around backs of vehicles, they drive on fields, into gardens and run over fences, and it's very difficult for you to catch when you're in a traffic car itself.
Yankee 99 can follow the bikers from the air, high enough so they can't be heard or seen.
Is he lagging in?
It's the prime police weapon in Operation Crackdown.
He's done another left, he's on Gainsford, I believe it is.
99 is hovering 1,000 feet over the heart of Sheffield. At least one of the bikes they are following has been stolen, and at least one of the pillion passengers isn't wearing a helmet. They have no idea 99 is onto them. On board 99 are 2 police officers and a civilian pilot.
It's grounded routine. Yeah. There's a group up here.
The bikers are not being pursued by ground cops. The strategy for dealing with them in South Yorkshire is to follow them until they either give up or run out of gas.
Using a helicopter, you stand off away from the actual motorcycle. You take some of the pressure off. He's not got a police car following him, feeling a real urgent need to get away from this vehicle. So a little bit of speed is taken off the follow. And we're in a position that we can better evaluate the situation and decide whether it's safe to continue or whether to just abort the pursuit altogether.
If an officer can go up onto Mather Road, I think they may do a left onto the fields again.
This mission's backseat observer is PC Walls, a Sky Cop for more than 6 years.
Last officer from Sierra 99.
It's an off-road motorcycle. It's not designed to be on the road. It's a 14, 15-year-old lad. He's no licence, never been trained to ride on a road. He's got a pillion passenger on that's got nowhere for his feet to go, so he's got no foot pegs on there. So it is obviously a dangerous exercise. Do get worried for them, because if they do collide with a vehicle, they are going to get hurt, and they're going to get hurt badly, not wearing protective gear, not wearing helmets.
Generally just about.
Go back onto Staniford Road, he's on Hill Road, I believe, over.
The boys on the bike still don't know they're being caught on camera, or that PC Walls is surrounding them with officers on the ground.
1474 from 99. They're actually at the roundabout with the parkway. They're in the subway on the Mather Road side of it.
The boys now know 99 is onto them. But by hiding in the underpass, they are unwittingly giving the police a better chance of catching them.
If officers go the Greenwood Road side and then another officer actually walks down into the subway, you should be able to catch them. They're all underneath the road itself of it.
I mean, yeah, they were hiding from the aircraft. We couldn't see them because obviously they were underneath the underpass. There's only 2 exits. They weren't going anywhere without us seeing them.
Is he lagging in?
Yeah, dog handler from 99. Stop. In fact, on your left now.
The containment hasn't worked. One bike is out and away. The one with the pillion passenger who hasn't got a helmet.
Got him visually.
Yeah, there's still one underneath the subway. We'll stay with this one that's driven off. There's still one under the subway, which I think may well now have been detained.
As the arrests begin, 99 now has less officers to help them catch their bike.
Yeah, continue straight on. He's by the football pitches with the school.
It's lunchtime, and the riders are becoming even more reckless. They're riding through the grounds of a school, giving the crew video proof of dangerous driving.
He rode through school grounds, which in itself is obviously a dangerous thing to do.
Your sole concern is maintaining a good evidential picture on the camera. It's essential, that's why you're there, so that if something goes to court, you've got the supporting evidence on film.
Frederick Street area.
He's gone through the school playground and fortunately there's nobody out. But I don't think he would have changed his route had it have been break time and the playground full of children.
If you've got the main slope.
The crew of 99 are worried. Operation Crackdown is supposed to put bikers off the road, not in hospital.
Yeah, we've got good evidence for dangerous as well at this stage of it.
Watching me, watching you, watching me.
As the pursuit progresses and seeing the level of risk-taking increase, you have to start recalculating whether it's actually safe to continue.
Yeah, this second bike...
But as 99 backs off, it's clear the bikers aren't going to slow down unless something goes wrong with their bike or it runs out of fuel. By continually riding where bikes aren't allowed, the lads are making life virtually impossible for the police on the ground. But there are first signs that their bike is beginning to feel the pace.
Smile for the camera. Secure front left. Secure rear right. Forward.
The teenagers aren't finished yet. They too have a plan.
Yeah, Delta, unfortunately, we're still following this other motorcycle at the moment, just going into Bowden Wood at the moment.
There's an officer that was en route to the original motorcycle that's now Bowden Wood area with Powers call sign.
The woods might be thick, but Yankee 99's thermal imaging camera is up to the job. Motorbikes give off great hotspots.
The thermal image does penetrate through the canopy of the trees. It doesn't give us as much of a picture, but we can still see images, we can still see flash of heat that come through.
The teenagers are again playing into the hands of the police. Another chance to surround them.
If possible, could some of the officers try and assist us to get this other one? Over.
Roger, I'm coming off, I'm sure you can see me coming up towards Enderbrooker Parkway. I'll try and get in there.
Yeah, Roger, if you want to just make your way towards the edge of the wood, it's a difficult one, this.
Needle in a haystack.
PC Humphreys likes looking for needles in haystacks.
I'm going into the woods now.
It can be very difficult directing people in a wooded area. You can't tell them to turn left at the next tree because they're surrounded by trees.
Can we confirm this kid on the bike is definitely still in these woods?
10 right hand secure. Where are you, mate? You're there.
Yeah, Roger, we are picking a heat source, which I know it might not help you, but it's basically in the middle of the woods.
The bikers have spotted the ground cops.
Yeah, all officers is one out of the back.
Oh, they're still on the bike? Roger, they are.
Go back onto Staniford.
This game of cat and mouse has now reached the critical stage. 99's crew know the bike must be low on fuel.
They were obviously trying to get home. They'd been out on this bike for some time before we got overhead. They were obviously aware that they were running out of fuel.
If they are heading for home, the bikers know some unusual shortcuts.
He rode through a cemetery, obviously showing total disrespect for anybody that was in there, any funeral, anything else that was going on there.
At last, Yankee 99 can spring a trap.
Car's coming in from the bottom right, mate.
There's a panda car just around the corner.
Stop, turn round, go back, first right, they're pushing it up towards you.
The crew were right. The boys have headed home.
Excess from us, Yankees.
Yeah, continue down that road, there's a purple car on your left, the alleyway behind that purple car, they've just pushed it up there. Stop.
Cops are there. Roger. Okay, we're going straight in.
The reckless riders are now cornered in their own backyard.
Yeah, 7-6 with the 2 lads now. Yeah, what's your location?
The lads will be in court tomorrow morning, charged with dangerous driving. But this afternoon, when Mum gets home, there's going to be hell to pay. In trouble with the law and guilty of ruining the washing.